Well, g'day, folks. You're Ilana.
G'day, and you're Sean.
And together we are the Down Under Cruisers. Welcome.
Yes, welcome.
Are you behind the times?
Sorry, I was distracted by a piece of paper here.
That piece of paper. Money.
Oh dear.
Well, g'day, folks. We decided we'd do things a little bit differently today. We decided we might give you a bit of a highlight of places around Oz that particularly we visited. So one of these is this place behind us called Sydney.
And of course, we would love you all to come to Sydney. Well,
yes,
not to Sydney.
2024,
25. Christmas,
absolutely.
New Year.
Yep. All right.
We tempt you.
Very, very quickly, let's go in the chat. Let's say good day to who's ever there. First of all, Larry, well done, Larry. You made it. You actually stayed awake from your little nap. Nice to have you on board. Laurie, welcome aboard, Laurie. May not make it till 3. Need to head to Lisbon Airport and get COVID test before the flight.
Lisbon? As in Lisbon, Portugal?
Yeah, she's headed to Portugal. Well, let's put it this way, Laurie. Enjoy whatever time we've got together with you. That'll be awesome.
Are you sure that's Lisbon, Portugal?
That's what she's been threatening on every other live that I've seen Laurie in. Oh, so
very nice.
Enjoy your time away. Fantastic. We are insanely jealous.
Oh. Yes.
We've got a new interloper by the name of Amy from Amethyst Haze. Welcome aboard, Amy. Nice to have you here. Yep.
Did you get my pineapple, by the way?
The upside down one?
Yes.
We
saw that at Costco, believe it or not.
Yeah, we did. We saw it at Costco. G'day, Najuma. Welcome aboard, Najuma. Nice to have you here.
Hey, Najuma.
Couple saying g'day. Oh, there we go. Had to have one.
There he is.
1403, Mr. Retirement.
Yes, in Florida.
Yeah.
Of all places.
Beautiful. Yeah, I still want to know whether retirement actually gives you the forgiveness.
I see. To your relatives.
To relatives, yeah.
Who may be black sheep.
Yeah, that's right.
You might have time to ponder.
Just a little. Larry has to show off that it is only 7:01 p.m. his time, but Larry's got to remember that he's in yesterday, so that's okay. Amy is saying that you look confused by the statement.
As we are the statement about what changing things today. Yes.
Yes.
We are here. Is there something that I don't know?
Yeah. Well, what were we talking about earlier? No, we'll get into that shortly. Tommy, g'day, Tommy. Welcome aboard, buddy. A guided tour of things to come. We hope. Yes,
we hope things for you to come.
Yep, that's the intention anyway. G'day, Just Dave. How you going, buddy? Nice to have you on board.
G'day.
We've got a couple of other people saying g'day. Let's see.
Amy, you're off again.
Amy is becoming the second Dewey.
Honestly, I want to know how people get all this time off to go cruising.
Oh, well, Amy is the big boss. She's the manager.
Well, we're the boss.
Yeah.
So we are the boss.
No. We got to remember something. We got to understand something different here.
Okay. More of a boss than the
Amy is a manager.
Yes.
We're the owners.
There's a difference. That's true.
Larry is saying he needs someone to come hang out with him in Mexico next month. His friend can't make it. Isn't that what Ananda's for?
Was that a hint to Amy?
Larry's asking John whether he'll be in Florida next month. Well, we'll be in Florida in 8 months, I believe.
It's 200 and something days now, isn't it?
Amy gets 4 weeks vacation a year. That's something unusual.
Yeah. That's a lot for Americans, isn't it?
Well, we get 4 weeks anyway.
We do, but we get, But then if we can get long service leave.
That's true.
Of leave, so.
Now, okay, folks, you've seen all the photos behind me, and we were going to just talk about certain places in New South Wales, in Sydney in particular, just to show you everything about Sydney. Just talk about it so that when you do come, you guys have got an opportunity to know where you're going to see.
Now, caveat: we are Melburnians.
Yeah, we live in Melbourne.
Proud Melburnians.
Yeah.
And there's a rivalry, Melbourne-Sydney.
Melbourne's better.
We think we're the better place. Sydney-siders think they live in a beautiful place. Now, as a Melburnian, have to admit, that Sydney is a beautiful place.
That harbour behind is awesome.
Geographically, it's beautiful.
Yeah. G'day, Cheryl. How you going? What's for brunch? Good question. Sydney.
We actually have nothing prepared. We had a smoothie, didn't we?
Yep.
We had a lovely fruit mango smoothie that I made for both of us, and we had a Danish pastry.
Oh, shush.
We might have a Portuguese tart.
Oh, yeah. I wonder what her name is.
Yes. She's hiding in the cupboard, in the closet. I'll bring the Portuguese tart out later.
Philip is saying g'day to everybody, and he told us that he got tested positive last week. What's the next step, okay. Philip? Tell us, are you up and around and better? Hopefully. Larry is saying, John is saying to Larry, hoping that they'll be in Florida, so that'll be good. They'll catch up. A couple of people saying g'day. Yes.
Thanks, Larry.
Larry is giving us the countdown. 273 days, 10 hours, 53 minutes, 12 seconds, nanoseconds.
That is amazing, considering we were counting at one stage.
We were.
Like what? Almost 500 days.
Yeah, that's right.
It's been that long in the planning and etc. So
that's right.
Excitement.
We've got a Lorraine in here. Welcome aboard, Lorraine. Nice to have you here. Okay, so more saying g'day. Let's have a look quickly. I'm just slipping through. Okay, Philip. Yes, all is good. Still feel funny, but we'll be going back to work on Monday. Philip, just to let you know, my son was also diagnosed, and he was off work for a week and a bit, and it's all as if it's back to normal.
Well, unfortunately, it was over Christmas. So
yeah.
It wasn't the greatest time for him to be ill, but and luckily he came through really well. It was just a mild fatigue, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
A few aches and pains and a bit of a sniffle.
G'day, Meg. How you doing?
G'day, Meg.
Okay. All right.
We got Kenny.
Kenny's multitasking again. What's a bet? Hello, everyone. He's typing through a phone, which means that we're on the phone. The iPad is IVing with G, and he's got his own live stream on his laptop. What's the bet?
He's probably typing with his toes.
Well, Kenny's the only person I know that doesn't multitask. He multitasks. Yeah, he does everybody. Mate, thank you very much for sharing us out. We really appreciate that. Okay, let's go on. Okay.
Yes, Meg's on Darien tomorrow talking
about
her love of Germany.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Dankeschön. I don't know what the female version of her is, but anyway, lady, Frau Meg. Frau Meg. So that'll be good. We've got Michael-Ann. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here.
To see you.
Okay, now while we've got the general crew up, I just wanted to say, folks, Wednesday we had a bit of a slip up. Unfortunately, I was tied up at work, and so I couldn't run the live stream. But I'm here to make up for it.
Well, we also had our boosters.
Yeah, we did have our boosters.
The evening before, and it wasn't particularly good following, so I think it was just as well.
Yep. No, well, it was okay for me.
Well, but you had a very, very long day that day.
Philip is saying that was the same with him, was fatigued for a few days. Did he tell us he had a flat battery in the queue and testing station?
In the car queue?
No, wait a minute. Hang on. I've got to get Philip to clarify this. Philip, was it you or the car that had the flat battery? Or any other? No, I won't go down that path. Well. If it isn't the great cruiserholic himself.
It's the Commodore. Oh, salute the Commodore.
Now, Dewey does not need to do any travel courses or anything. He's seen every cruise line. Yeah. Welcome aboard, folks. Welcome aboard. There we go. So, Eric. Welcome aboard, Eric. Nice to have you here. Okay, so let's just talk about a couple of things. Sydney actually was the first city that was created in Australia.
Yes.
It was the first colony.
Yes, the first colony. Captain Arthur Phillips stepped off the boat of the first fleet, and
it wasn't a ship, guys. It was a boat.
It was a boat. Yes. Some convicts and some settlers came and planted the flag, and there we are, into Botany Bay.
Philip, how embarrassment. You got to the tent, the car did not start. Oh, how embarrassment.
Were people really getting in the queue behind you, getting really annoyed?
Dewey's saying, he has a lot of cruise line to see yet. Well, you'll get there.
I'd like to know, has this the cruise line that you've just been on, Regal? No, Seven Seas, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That would have been pretty special. Has that been your favourite so far?
So we don't count the native cities. Philip.
I couldn't call them cities. There's a bit of a loose word there.
Yeah.
We're talking about more settlements.
Talking about these bloody Aussies, okay? These Europeans. Yeah. We can get into a political debate, but we're not going to, because I don't want the channel black marked at all.
I know what you're saying.
And we do understand, and we're treading very carefully, but we do want to talk about Sydney because we want all that mob from the other side of the pond to come down and come and visit us and spend some time with us. Whilst we're not knocking before the first fleet, we do want them to arrive. Dewey is saying he was just on Region 7 Seas and it blows all the others away at this time.
Wow. Well, it's a premium, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So I'd expect that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, welcome home.
Welcome home.
And you've probably not got time to laundry and off again.
No. You can't say to Dewey, welcome home.
Why?
Because he's home's on board every ship that's around.
It's true.
You know, thanks for the visit. I wonder if he gets his passport stamped in. Whether he needs the what did we need? The
ESTA.
The ESTA, whether Dewey needs the ESTA to get back into the US. Anyway.
Right, Sydney. Okay. So Sydney.
So the main view at the back there that you see behind us with the people and the bridge, that was a view that I took on my mobile phone as we were on the Sun Princess, heading out from an area called White Bay, heading out towards open ocean for our South Pacific cruise.
Now, because Sun Princess is a smaller ship, it can fit under the harbour bridge. So the larger ships, like the Royal Caribbean and the taller ships, the overseas passenger terminal is the other side of the bridge because they can't fit under. So we were lucky enough to be able to have a little bit of a longer sailing on the harbour.
Absolutely.
We had to sail up and under the bridge and past the Opera House and past the OPT and out through the heads. It really is incredible. It was so exciting.
Oh, it was absolutely brilliant.
Just beautiful.
Absolutely brilliant. Hey, do you want to do me a favour?
What is that?
See that light on your right-hand side on the floor behind you?
Yes.
Do you want to just slide it towards the middle?
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
Because...
Oh, it's way over there.
Yeah.
I'll just slide myself out for a minute.
Now, if we have a look at that slide shot there, On the top left, I don't know if, oh, there we go. That's awesome. On the top left there, you'll see another view of us and the other side of the harbour bridge. Okay, so two different views here. I'm on the, is it north-south? Yeah, I think it is north-south. I'm on the northern side of the bridge, or both of us are on the northern side of the bridge with regard to the Sun Princess. And on the other side was the day before the cruise, where we were on the southern side of the bridge. And in the background there, you'll see a little ferry behind there. And that's, if anybody's interested, that's the ferry to
Manly.
Manly.
So the city-siders use the ferry as taxis, as little buses, basically.
Yep.
You have your card, your travel card, and you just get on and off. It's amazing.
Yep.
They crisscross the harbour all over the place.
Thank you, Larry, for putting that up.
Yes, the coat hanger, Larry, you're right. That's called the coat hanger, and that's where the New Year's Eve fireworks
will be. Yep.
Is the highlight there.
Dewey just got off the ship on Thursday and head to Port Canaveral tomorrow to board the Harmony of the Sea. See, he's visiting Florida. He's living on the cruise ships. He's visiting Florida.
He's visiting Florida.
What can I say?
There's just enough time to do his laundry.
Yeah, just enough. Okay, so that is now. Yes. Philip is saying that he's sailed under the bridge. It felt like you could touch it.
Absolutely,
yeah, pretty much.
You are so right.
I've got it on a video clip, and it just feels like that.
And when you look up, it's like the Enterprise flying over. You don't even think of it as a bridge. It's just a structure that looks like it's flying over you, not you sailing under it.
Correct. G'day, Gov. How you going, buddy? Sorry, not Gov. G'day, Dave. Sorry. G'day, Dave. How you going? Now, which cruise terminal? The one on the dock near the rocks,
the Overseas or the White Bay,
or the one at White Bay? Because, well,
we look, White Bay.
There's not much around.
It was very chaotic.
Yeah, it was.
No one. It was. Yeah. We thought White Bay was not terribly well organised at all.
Whereas the overseas terminal is right there near the rocks, near Circular Quay. You're actually right in the centre of the city anyway. Oh, sorry, Dave, I forget that's your backyard. By the way, are you watching us on the TV, or are we back on the microwave again? And
I'm glad you made that discovery.
Yeah,
Dave.
And I haven't actually seen the Potline come in and join our membership yet.
We're waiting for a friend request.
Dave is going. It's the one at the rocks.
Oh, the overseas.
The overseas one. Yeah,
that's
but
interesting. In what way? What was so bad about it?
Yeah. Okay, so now the photo next to it shows the Sydney Harbour Bridge along with the Opera House, and the photo in the middle shows us when we went with some friends of ours. It's almost like he's a brother, is like a family member, yeah. And they drove us into the underground car park at the Opera House.
And it's
circles.
It's
almost like
a cylinder,
almost like a figure eight, almost.
I mean, we have at shopping centres. I mean, where we have car parks where you have to go up the ramps and around. But this was virtually cylindrical.
Yeah,
it was quite bizarre. I think you go in one way, don't you? Once, and then you can only go out the other direction.
That's right. Okay, Dave is saying he was watching us on the TV, but your head in 80-inch scared the neighbours. And when he watched us in the microwave, Sue gets to check out Ilana's hairstyle from the back every 4 seconds. Oh, jeez, that's funny. That's funny.
It's so humid. My hair's like a bit frizz.
Dave said they left their car under the Opera House. Very great location as far as walking. Yeah. It's awesome. It's such a lovely place to to do things
It
from.
is, yes.
Yep.
But then the zoo, the Sydney Zoo, now that, just for the position alone, and is it the giraffes that have the best
Oh, any of the animals at Taronga Zoo.
of any animal, I think, in the world. It's amazing.
I just have to do this. Larry, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well, buddy. Please feel better. You don't have my permission to be ill anyway.
Feel better,
but
Larry.
Please feel better, and we'll catch you around the traps.
Good night.
See you, buddy.
Feel well.
Okay. Oh, there we go. G'day, Cindy. How you going?
Cindy.
Welcome aboard.
Doug.
273 days to go, I believe. But who's counting?
Oh, and I have to contact you about. I've got a question.
Yep. Everybody's saying take care to Larry, so that's good. Amy is busy trying to skedaddle out of Dewey about the fortune teller bar. I'm wondering whether Amy's wondering whether she'll get a fortune told. Okay, so
you take the ferry across to the zoo.
Can take the ferry across to the zoo, but there's those tours with Captain Cook where you get on at Circular Quay and you can then go.
You get the entry.
The entry to the zoo.
And you go up on the gondola, takes you up.
Yep. Or you can go, or you can take it to any of the other areas around the port. So you could actually go from there to Manly, but you've got to come back on the same organisation.
Well, didn't we do that?
We did that.
We went to the zoo. That was a Captain Cook trip.
That was a Captain Cook trip.
And then, and that allowed us to go to Manly.
So we did Manly, and then we did Edgecliff, or
we went to
Rose
was
Bay.
It Doyle's, where the Doyle's seafood restaurant is. We went there.
OMG.
Amazing.
OMG.
Home's right there on the beach.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's a beautiful place.
It is.
Really
it's
beautiful.
Awesome. And Dave is saying if you want to travel on a bus about 15 minutes to Bondi, you can meet all the Kiwis. Mate, I've been practicing my Kiwi accent, but I just don't have it right. Larry's going to watch us on Roku, whoever they are. Okay, so what was the thing that you remember the most about when we went into Sydney?
I was not going to the rocks. We had this argument. He claims
we've been to the rocks.
Claims have been to the rocks, and that he remembered we had coffee there.
We did.
I have zero memory of going to the rocks and having
which is nothing unusual.
My memory.
Your forgettery is really good.
Yeah, I know. We went to the Blue Mountains, and that ride down on that train. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That was awesome. We got the Blue Mountains, a picture of that. I think it's on the right, just behind my head here. That's the Blue Mountains, and the reason why it's called the Blue Mountains is because the way the haze comes across the mountains, they look blue.
And there's the Three Sisters formations, if you look at them. But there's this scenic train, and you're not expecting it to go, number one, so fast, and number two, so steeply. Actually, the seats actually lie back when you go down, and it's just covered glass
in front, so you don't fall out.
So it's just like, whoa, and you can hear me shrieking like a banshee.
Dewey is saying that they are a magnificent group of mixologists at the Fortune Teller Bar. All the drinks they make are exciting and delicious. Some are drop dead gorgeous. What's drop dead gorgeous? The person who's actually providing you with the alcohol, or the drink itself? Let me see. Somebody else popped in that I didn't. Oh, there we go. Todd. G'day, Todd. How are you? Welcome aboard, buddy. I'm hoping you're the same person that was actually on Fantastic Studio, Matt and Kimbra's. So, mate, that was a very interesting tour that you did. I was curious as to when you and the kids were wanted to come down to Oz, which cruise line you were going to go on and which cruise you were going to do. Would have been awesome. And there he is, the man himself. He's giving us a raid.
I enjoyed looking at those sharks, Matt, by the way, the one with the very long tails. They're beautiful.
Yeah, they
Those
are.
tails are amazing.
Dave, a great way to see the harbour is the little water taxis. Get them from the harbour or Darling Harbour. Very convenient, and they take you everywhere. Yep, they are. Let's see. Bonbini, Matt. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. And also the lady Kimbra. Where's the B? It went away. Yeah. Okay. So, couple more saying g'day. Now this is a question. Meg, can't believe I forgot to mention your punk roots. Meg, what are we talking about here? Punk roots. Oh, there we go. Dewey, drop dead gorgeous mixologist, huh?
Right.
Okay, so the one that you've got the hugest crush, did you actually invite her to come with you on that very short cruise you're going on? I'm just asking for a friend. Well, Todd, it's awesome to meet you, and thank you very much for your great chat. And please give us a heads up on what you were planning to do when you came down. Let me see. Okay, Dave is going. Captain Cook Cruises have a contract with the Maritime to feed the fish. Their passengers get that hammered and spent. All cruisers throwing up over the edge like demented water sprinklers. Mate, is that before or after they've gone on a cruise?
That sounds delightful.
Yeah, it does. Matt saying she said the bee just buzzed on by. Okay.
I was in Canberra.
Right. Yes, it did. I
think.
Meg likes punk rock. Yep. Because you know what was you probably weren't listening, but when Matt was actually talking earlier on, he was using the words from one of the Divinal songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Divinals. Which song was it?
He was saying when he touches.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And I just said it sounds like the words of a Divinal song.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
They were talking about punk rock after the show. Okay. They have a show in there. Okay, so Dewey is saying when he was on the MG, he had not yet signed up for the World Cruise. What a bugger. Well, you can always go back on. Do you know who Good Charlotte is? Yeah, good mate of mine.
Oh, Joel and Benji. We know them.
Yep.
We're good friends of Australia.
Absolutely. All right. So we were on the Sun Princess. The Sun Princess is not around anymore.
Unfortunately. It's a great size. We loved that size ship. It was a smaller one, and we loved it.
Yep. What else do you remember from the Blue Mountains? I like the gondola. That gondola thing was huge.
With the glass,
yeah.
and it had the glass bottom. Yes. Oh God, yeah. Went right across. I think for me it was the
scenic railway.
The scenic railway, yes, and then it goes backwards. But we took the gondola, which has a as a
we took the scenic railway one way, and then the gondola back up. It was awesome. It is absolutely
beautiful. The views you get are stunning. And it's a nice drive. We crisscrossed the harbour. We did lots of things.
Yeah, we did.
Considering we were there only for a few days before our cruise.
Yep.
We were lucky enough that we have people up there we could leave our car with because we drove up from Melbourne.
That's right.
And so we could leave our car at their place.
It was awesome.
And Uber to the port.
Todd is saying you guys gave Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds,
Yes, we do.
Australia, has produced some amazing musicians.
Yes, and I think there are many that people don't know.
Very many.
I find Nick Cave, that's his style, to be very dark, as in his music and his lyrics.
His music. I
Yeah,
hoped you weren't talking
yeah.
about. Yeah. So, what else? What else? Let's see. Some of the things that we were really excited about when we were in Sydney was everything in the city is really close. So you've got Circular Quay,
You
and
step
right,
off the ship and you're there.
yeah,
It's
that's
like
it.
Auckland. You step
Yeah,
off and you're right in the
many
middle
ways.
of the city,
Yep.
literally.
And then you're just a short walk up the hill to the city centre itself.
And then you're at Circular Quay, so you can get off the cruise ship. You can buy a ticket at Circular Quay for the ferry.
Yep.
Get your Opal card, and then just zigzag, get off, get on, just as like your hop on, hop off bus, really. Yes, thank you, Rick Springfield. But you know, he was in a band very early on in Australia.
He was.
Zoot. I have to think about it.
G'day,
Zoot
Paul.
was really popular. Hey, Paul.
Welcome aboard. Nice to have you in here. So, Sydney.
Yep.
What else? You'll find that there's a lot of huge, expensive real estate right on the edge of Sydney Harbour, and you can drive past and have a look at all these high flyers sitting out on their balconies and their boats. Yeah.
But you can do that while you're ferrying across too.
Absolutely.
They take you to some of those places, Rose Bay and is it Balmoral?
Yeah.
We've got some nice places. There's a beautiful, just behind the Opera House, you can walk to the Botanical Gardens. There's a beautiful walk there, and you can sit and watch the ships, because we saw a carnival ship.
Yep,
remember?
that's right.
Was it the Legend or one of the
No,
old
it's actually the Splendor.
Was the one that came past.
Yeah. And actually in the bottom, I think it's at the bottom of you, to just slide yourself around towards me. You'll see there is a, just on the left-hand side near, Ilana's right-hand side near her ear, there is a ship. And that ship is actually passing out through the heads in Sydney. Right from where we were staying with some friends in an area called Dover Heights. And Dover Heights, you can walk to the edge of the cliff there and look to the side, and you'll see where the ocean meets the harbour. Which makes Sydney quite a very unique location to have because it's got a natural harbour. I believe it's the world's biggest natural harbour. I believe. Dave will correct me, of course. Or is it actually his TV will correct me? Dave is saying that Rick Springfield, Aussies told him he couldn't sing. Then they saw him act, so asked him to start singing again. Yeah, jeez. It's about right. Yeah. Todd is saying that I'll just get there. Todd is saying that it was to be a trip of a lifetime. What they were looking at was Australia trip was planned on doing was Ovation of the Seas out of Sydney. Then it was going to New Zealand. The stops were Milford. Oh, Milford's gorgeous.
Yeah, we've done this trip.
Dusky Sounds, Dunedin, Christchurch, Wellington, and Picton.
Christchurch would have been.
It would have been Akaroa, because Christchurch itself is not a. It is a landlocked town.
So you would have stopped at Akaroa to go to Christchurch.
Yep.
Beautiful. Yeah, we did a around New Zealand trip on the Golden Princess out of Melbourne, and we did. And the sounds were gorgeous.
Yep.
Early morning.
Yep.
Quiet, still, and about 5 hours worth of scenic cruising.
Oh, yeah, it was beautiful.
Starting from about 5 a.m. in the morning.
I mean, when we went in there, remember we went in, we were being followed by a pod of dolphins. Yeah. That was awesome.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
New Zealand is beautiful.
But you know what? For your information, Todd, what I'm going to do is make a suggestion. We are looking at in 2024-25, we are looking to set up a group cruise where we will sail out of Sydney and spend Christmas on board ship, then sail back into Sydney, and it'll be either to the South Pacific or somewhere around, maybe even New Zealand. We're not exactly sure of the itinerary at this point because they haven't come out yet, but we want to come back into Sydney just before New Year's Eve, and you watch New Year's Eve with the fireworks coming off the coat hanger behind my head.
Or leave a couple of days after New Year's Eve. At least try and be in Sydney for New Year's Eve, whether it be pre-cruise or post-cruise.
Yeah.
But at this stage, itineraries, so I'm not saying itineraries anymore, itineraries dependent. Yes, there's a lovely walk, Dave says. That's right.
Yeah, there was something else that Dave said.
The leap.
Yeah. Dave was saying that around there is also Lover's Leap, and sadly people jump off it, which is sad. Lorraine's giving me an education here.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Lorraine, I specifically got off StreamYard because we were having some issues with it.
Yeah.
Todd is saying hopefully someday they will. The plane tickets cost double the cruise.
Oh, tell us about it, Todd. We're coming out in September to cruise out of Miami.
You know that group cruise that I was talking about earlier on Matt's Live? Yeah, that one. Come, join us on the cruise.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, come join us on the cruise. We're going to have fun. Yes, Dave is saying that there are some coastal walks around there. You can basically walk the entire coast in long distance and various parts. Actually, one of the things that spring to mind is from Bondi Beach. Jump on the beach side and you can walk all the way around the beach. And what some people have done is put some artwork on the side there so that you can have a look.
Sculptures and things.
All beautiful things.
In fact, the people we stayed with, our friends in Sydney, their son was the winner of one of those sculptures.
So you can walk all the way around there to another area called...
I can't think, Dave.
Why am I having a senior moment every time I think of something else?
Have you caught it from me?
No, yeah, I've caught it from you.
Who are you? What?
Hang on, let me feel. Okay, I know who you are. You're my wife.
I know, I think there are people out there.
Yeah. Okay, so to Cremorne, that's right, round to Cremorne.
Bronte, isn't it? Is
Bronte.
Bondi to Bronte or something like that? I'll just
Bondi to Bronte. Amy loves the dolphins. Matt wants to go to New Zealand and see the hobbits. Matt, you would love that because our first cruise was on the Golden Princess, and when the Golden Princess pulled into, where was it? Akaroa? Not Akaroa. Port Chalmers, actually, there was a hobbit on.
Was it Dunedin?
Was Dunedin? I think it was Dunedin.
Port Chalmers?
Port Chalmers.
Were Hobbiton? I thought.
Yeah.
Oh. Or was it Taronga? I can't.
Taronga. Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway. Wherever it was, we can't remember now.
Absolutely brilliant.
That was a really popular tour. That is a working farm, however.
It is. Yeah. It is. There we go. G'day, Boomer. How are you?
Hi, Boomer.
Where's Lance?
Oh, okay. This one. Okay. Boomer says hello to me.
Yeah. And I just saying g'day to Boomer.
That's beautiful, Boomer. Yep.
Joy, blessed life, welcome aboard. How are you? Nice to have you here.
Joy, blessed life.
So we're busy talking about Sydney and some of the nice things around there. All right, Dave, what's he saying? Matt, if you want to see hobbits, I can take you to some western suburbs of Sydney. They walk the streets. Dave, you've got to remember that presupposes that we can actually get Matt down here. G'day, Rob. How you going, buddy? Nice to have you here.
Rob.
Goodness me, look at this, huh? Look at the time already. We haven't even done half the things we were going to do.
Oh.
Everybody's telling Meg they're
Yes.
looking forward to interview with Darian. That's good.
We may need to see the replay
Yeah,
because
we
of the
may.
time that it's
Yeah,
on here.
yeah.
But we will
Yeah, Darian hasn't given us
certainly watch
any
and comment.
consideration whatsoever. Really, really aggravated about. No, I'm not. So Todd, we will keep an eye on that group cruise for sure. So here we go, Todd. Well, not
I
only
don't know
for
if he's
Todd.
talking, he may be talking about the 24-25 one, possibly.
Yeah, but let me give him let me give him a go and show him our current group cruise that we've got happening in October. You never know. Yes, well, this group cruise is the early one, the one we've got coming up in 8 months. So come on down, join us for that.
I've got a piece of music. I have
it
to
is
say,
beautiful.
He's got a little bit of a Balpa dance.
G'day, puppy. How are
Puppy
you?
the
Nice to
cat.
have you on board.
How are you?
Thank you for watching and joining in today. I'm glad you're really enjoying the show.
Now, Puppy, you might be interested in our 24-25 cruise from Australia.
Yep,
So,
absolutely.
Please have a think about it. We'd love you to come on down.
Dave, the hobbits here wear Ugg boots. Now, wait a minute. Is that Ugg or Ugg? Flanos carrying a Coles bag and have a pig dog on a leash in summer. Now,
In summer.
Yep. Now, for those of you that do not know who Coles is,
what Coles is,
or what Coles is, actually Coles is was a person, right? But who Coles is? It's actually a supermarket chain. It's like your Walmart in a fashion, not quite, but almost. All right, Rob's got a question.
What are flanos?
Flannel shirts. Rob's got a question. What are some of the activities on the cruise? A friend Larry wants to know. Matt, he took Tolkien college course and the professor had done a Lord of the Rings tour in New Zealand. It looked breathtaking. It actually, New Zealand is actually quite
stunning.
It's God's own country.
It is beautiful. It's very different to Australia, even though we're so close. It's very different.
Yep.
It's very Tasmanian.
Very.
We compare it to Tasmania.
Now, Mark-Len, if you were to put a couple of dollars, now we're thinking about 4 years away. So if you were to put some dollars aside every week, you would most definitely be able to come with us on the cruise. You would find that you'd be able to You'd be able to spend time with having a look at the places that you've been looking at. So it's awesome.
So that's why we're mentioning it now very early.
Yeah.
So that we can just have a little know who's interested, and then once we know that, we can sort of think about have a look at an itinerary that would suit. Itinerary. Why do I keep saying itinerary?
Because you've been infected with those.
I'm saying that.
Yeah.
Itinerary.
They've given you an infliction.
Oh, Meg W likes the sound of that. Yay! Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's the way we do it. You know, we just we just put some money aside every week, every month, and that's how we actually get to enjoy our cruising. Amy is saying it's Larry's fault that he missed all the meetings on the group cruise activities. I mean, I was there before.
The memo? He
never got the memo, but that's because he's been thinking about ways of stirring me and all that. So, Rob is saying, wait, Sean, I think we need to chat. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Oh, I'll just say it. Larry Blue. Yeah, exactly. All right. So now while I'm busy playing videos, okay, hang on a sec. Dave, when the Sydney cruise starts, I can direct you to the world's best chicken wings at the Rocks, about 2 minutes walk from the cruise terminal. As a young Irish chef, and he cooks them better than anyone. Oh. Now, Dave, you're coming on that cruise, because if you're not, mate, I'm coming up all the way to your place, grabbing you by the hair, you know, the hair that I've I've got, and I'm gonna. Well, no, Sue will come gladly because Sue wants to spend time with us, but Dave needs to get away from his microwave and the pot plant.
No, he might bring the pot plant with him.
Ooh. I like that. That's yeah.
What? That he brings a pot plant?
Yeah, well, it depends on.
Oh, no, he can't actually.
No, he can't.
Can't take plants out of the country.
Correct.
Oh, I want to go to the Rocks to Sticky and watch them make lollies.
Yes, there's lots of stuff around the Rocks.
Oh, okay. Right.
You'll have a good sticky beak. Dave, my point, I will be there to guide you. No menus will be harmed in order.
Just chicken.
Just chicken. Okay, that's all right. We get that.
It's not at that Irish. It's not at the Irish hotel, is it?
No.
I don't know. There's an Irish hotel.
Yeah, there's plenty.
That's where we were looking at.
Yeah, we were.
And we actually booked there.
We did.
For the night before pre-cruise.
Yeah.
That was cancelled. Speaking of, have you heard that NCL have now cancelled Aussie cruises?
Why am I not surprised?
And Carnival has pushed further back.
Yep.
Their start here in Australia.
Yeah, why am I not surprised?
No.
Well, we haven't heard anything from the Australian government as yet.
No, nothing.
I'm feeling like
silence.
I'm feeling like I'm going to go up and talk to Scotty personally.
Are you now? You're going to talk to ScoMo.
Yep.
I think he might be busy with Novax at the moment.
Novax. Well, Novax is out of here. Yay!
Well, he's not yet.
Well, let's get him out of here.
They're in court as we speak, fighting that decision to send him home.
Well, let's unfight it and let's just put him on the plane and kick him out.
Okay. That's your political statement for the day.
Yep. Dave, the pot plant is coming. Think about it. Christmas cruise, decos on plant. If it plant, it's coming on as my support service Christmas tree.
I don't know who would fret more, you or the pot plant, Dave.
Yep, the Irish pub.
Yes. Okay, there you go.
The one we were going to stay at.
We were going to. Yes, we were booked there.
And then bloody Cruver.
Just in walking distance.
All right. One of the things that we're looking at doing is, folks, not everybody is fortunate enough to be able to go on a cruise. We've created this charity, and we're just finalizing a couple of legalities at the moment, but this is the reason why we can get people such as young Mr. Kenny on board a cruise. Have a look. This is Kenny's favorite song. When the system catches up.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul, and floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach? One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
We would like to thank FatMat Adventures for creating that piece of music and the lyrics and the video. And let me tell you, it is absolutely awesome. We hope he's actually going to join us on the group cruise, because then that will just complete the circle. Awesome to have him on board. So, we've got, oops, we want to hide that. That's it. We've got a couple of other people on board. Rob is saying, oh, I clean out the cruise every time I go. By the last night, you can't find any on board. That's if they don't pick up more of the last port. Okay, I missed that one. But that's okay. We've got a new member here.
Hi,
G'day, Jessica.
Jessica.
How are you? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. How's Mike doing?
Yes.
Hope he's doing well.
Yes.
Larry, sorry, Dave is saying, well, dynamic duo. Oh, that says it all for me. And one and all, have to go, have to shoot the oil,
Yeah.
have to shoot and oil the dick. The pussy won't even go on it at the minute. Have a great week and all. Nice one, Dave. Enjoy your caboting.
Enjoy that day.
Yeah. A few people popping in there to say good day to Jess and ask how Mike is doing.
Yes, we wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah, we wish him a very speedy recovery. Thank you, Kenny.
Oh, Rob's just clarifying that he
Yeah.
was talking about chicken wings. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Rob, thank you for that, Rob. Really appreciate that. Okay. Yes. So, stranger things could happen on our group cruise, especially if you spend about 20 minutes with us. We'll certainly get you thinking about coming down to Australia for the 24-25 cruise. And
Now, funny things happen to Australians when they go overseas.
Yes.
Because our accent tends to get a whole lot thicker, doesn't it?
Our
we
accent.
turn into real Aussies.
Yeah, mate.
So
Yeah.
just be aware of that.
Yeah, we just got to let you know
That where we're from.
We're and Aussies
We get a bit
also
louder.
tend to get a little bit loud. Nah, I mean.
Even me, and I'm fairly quiet.
So Meg's asking whether or not she's got an accent.
Oh, actually, sorry, no. We don't have the accent.
No, we don't. You
do.
do. Yeah,
That's
you do.
right.
Rob's already booked on the group cruise, the 24 group cruise, unofficially. How can you be if I'm not? Oh, wait a minute. I'm one of the organisers.
Oh, now hang on. We morph into crazies.
Thank you very much, Lorraine. We love you too.
Oh, it's nice to morph into crazies. Or should I say craziers?
Yeah,
possibly.
craziers. Yeah, absolutely. So, anybody in the chat got any questions that you want to ask about Sydney, about...
if you're interested
Yep.
in going on this cruise, no, seriously, in 24, 25, and have a think about where you'd prefer to go.
All right.
New Zealand, up the coast of Australia, or Fiji, Vanuatu, New Caledonia, the South Pacific.
All right, Matt, you want to hear my American accent?
Oh.
I got a mix of accents.
Okay.
I can't do the Southern accent really good, but I can do a mixture of accents that have been heard from around the world. He asked.
I don't think I could even attempt one.
Larry wants to go to the South Pacific. He wants
Yeah,
to go to
he wants to do
Fiji,
his-
New
his
Caledonia,
dive.
Vanuatu.
To his,
Yep.
yeah.
Let me see. Amy,
Sounds good
Jess
to me.
says that Mark is doing well. He's exhausted, but walked. Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Oh, fantastic.
380 feet today with 3 standing breaks to catch breath. Sat up in the chair, but mostly sleeping. Mate, that is unbelievable.
Fantastic.
Unbelievable. For those that don't know, Mike has had open heart surgery. He's had a bypass operation. So having done that and he's walking, I'm very, very pleased. Man, they get them out of bed early.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
good on him.
right up
Dewey.
Oh. Yes, what Sean
If
said,
you
you're
don't-
right, Eric.
If
Whatever
I
it
don't
was,
get
it's-
banned after being there early in 24, I will most likely return. Dewey, you don't have a choice.
Now, Dewey, we said that if we know what day you're going to Sydney, we'd be happy to come up there and
meet.
spend the day with you
Yep.
while you're there.
Yep.
So,
Saying what, Sir Sean? Yeah, right. Rob is saying anywhere. Okay. Matt loved it. Thank you, Matt. I could do various other accents too, you know. Eric is saying I was 3 minutes behind, so disregard my last comment. Awesome. Larry's giving us prayers. I think Ilana's the one that
I
needs
think
the
that was-
prayers.
No, I think that was for Mike, actually.
Oh, for Mike, yes. Sorry. Yes, Mike, he's doing absolutely fantastically well. All right, so folks,
Fiji number one. Yes, Larry.
hang
with
on,
you.
hang on. South Pacific, if you can do a 1. New Zealand is 2. Circumnavigating Australia is 3.
Except that would be a very long cruise, though. Just be aware of that.
Yep. So 1 for the South Pacific, 2 for New Zealand, and 3 for circumnavigating Australia.
Well, hang on. Does it have to be a full navigation? Can we not just go up the Queensland coast?
We could wherever.
Would be up the Barrier Reef.
Yep.
And up north.
We're currently sitting with 2 1s and a 3. Larry wants to be left in Fiji.
No, you're going to be standing in the queue behind me for that one, Larry.
Yeah. Actually, it's to be honest with you folks, it's the first time I've ever seen Ilana shed a tear
What?
when we left.
Because they were playing their beautiful farewell song.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Owen, g'day, welcome aboard, buddy. So for our 24-25, Owen, we're just trying to get those people from the other side of the pond to come down to it. Oh, so 24-25, we're planning a group cruise, and that group cruise, we're asking people where would they like to go. And so we're saying, if you want to go to the South Pacific, choose one. If you want to go to New Zealand, circumnavigate New Zealand, choose two. If you want to do some of the Australian circumnavigations, choose three.
I think Joey's put his dates there. Oh, Newcastle, March 9, March 8.
Well, we have to go up to Newcastle.
We can go there too.
Yep.
You might be sick of us by then anyway. You might. So, and 9th in Newcastle. Oh, Dave, hint, hint.
Philip's going around Australia. Owen wants to go to New Zealand. Matt wants to go to 4. Where's 4, Matt? I didn't give you a 4, so where's 4?
4, I think.
Amy
he wants to go to
wants-
the Great Barrier Reef. I know. That's
Okay.
the coast, yeah.
Amy wants to go to Melbourne, Sydney, and Adelaide.
Okay, well, you're going the other way. That's going down south and around to the west.
Yep. Dewey wants 1, 2, 3. Dewey, you don't want much.
Well, we'd love to do all of it.
Well,
That would be
look,
lovely.
look,
If
to
we
be-
could, maybe we could charter a 20 cabin
Oh, my God.
yacht or something.
Yep.
Wonder.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. And just choose your own itinerary.
Matt's going for all of the above.
4 is. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Rob is
That'd be
going
nice.
4 is 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep. Okay.
We wish.
We wish. Yeah, maybe we can. We'll see what it would cost to charter a 20. No, we won't.
I think it'll be slightly out of our league.
Couple $1 million.
Okay, but it gives us something to think about.
It does.
What preferences are, and
It does.
And if you're happy to come, be away over Christmas, because don't forget it will be summer here.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be awesome.
Just be aware that New Zealand is cooler in terms of weather.
Owen is saying that he's seen most things in Australia, so of the 3 choices, New Zealand never been.
Okay.
Owen, you've never been to New Zealand? Find that hard to believe.
No, we hadn't been until 4 years ago.
Well, I have actually been before.
Oh, I apologise.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh.
When we arrived in Australia, so we were here in 78. I was here for 2 years, and then I went to New Zealand with a mate.
Oh, that's what you did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Dewey is saying he might be in Adelaide for Christmas this year if Australia opens. Man.
Well, actually, you can fly.
You can
Qantas
fly,
is now
yeah.
flying.
You
have
can
picked
fly.
up their 2 flights now. The A380 is flying. Flying Kangaroo is back to LA twice a week now.
From Sydney to LA.
Unless you're talking about cruising, but you can fly here.
Yep. Larry's saying his second choice would be New Zealand.
Activity will include lots of Vegemite. That's very tempting for Amy.
Very. Yeah. Let's get Amy so that she can have Vegemite.
She'll be happy with that.
Well,
Very good.
Well, folks, for those that have come in late, my suggestion, please continue to chat with us in the comments below. For those that are new to the channel, do me a favor, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. Please share us around.
It helps us.
It does
the
help
channel
us.
grow.
Yep.
And lets YouTube know that people are watching and interested. So we'd appreciate it.
Philip has made a decision already for us, guys.
Oh,
He has said Monday, January the 22nd, 2024 on Grand Princess, Melbourne, Adelaide, Kangaroo Island and Port Lincoln. That would be awesome.
that would be awesome. It'd be very hot.
Yeah, it would be. But
It'd be nice, doesn't bother me.
it's actually a bit later than what we were hoping.
And I don't know whether we've got people who are interested in snorkeling, etc. And
Of course, you've got Matt
marine
and
life
Larry,
and Larry,
Larry loves sharks, so we'll get a shark
yeah,
for Larry.
that would be beautiful though.
Amy still has the jar of Vegemite, couldn't figure out how to get it to Quartzsite.
Well, you bring it on the cruise.
Bring it on the
because
cruise.
we will have it
I know this one guy will eat
we'll
it.
smear it on our toast, and I know someone else who would love to have.
Hang on, correction. You'll smear it on your toast.
Yeah, and I know Matt would enjoy getting his knife into the Vegemite and having a smear as well.
Dewey, his friends there, and he are talking about doing some kind of trip for a Christmas. So it all depends on what they're allowed to do. Yeah, South Australia are a little bit locked down still.
Well, there's no Western Australia at the moment. It doesn't exist to the rest of us.
Isn't that a new country?
Yes.
Larry's asking if someone said shark.
I thought you were going to sleep.
Yeah,
Larry.
we thought you. Yeah. Amy's saying, "Well, Amy, we're talking about Vegemite."
No, it's mostly yeast.
Exactly.
Which even sounds so tempting.
And Meg is saying, "Isn't it mostly salt?" No, it's mostly yeast, and good old Aussie beer is made with that, so it's the byproduct. So enjoy it. Philip, hopefully you do get on that Grand Princess, my friend. Wednesday, December the 20th, 23 on Grand Princess to New Zealand, covers Christmas and New Year's. Awesome. We're looking at 24.25, my friend. 24.25.
Which I don't think there's anything out of just yet.
Larry is saying, no, not asleep, laying down, watching on Roku and typing on his phone.
Right.
I still don't know what Roku is.
No, I don't either.
Yep.
Some platform.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Matt is saying that activities will include skinny dipping with white pointers and blue bottles.
Well, there will be white pointers if we're skinny dipping.
Can you stop talking about me like that?
I can think of what could be the blue bottles, but anyway.
Oh.
Sorry, you won't go there.
We've gone from ridiculous to disgusting now.
No.
Oh, Larry's just clarifying that Roku is not an Apple product. No wonder he's got difficulty using it.
I'm not a lover of Apple. He is the one.
Lorraine is just clarifying that it is a streaming service for your television.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm fully aware, Lorraine, but knowing Larry, I just thought I would give him a bit of a stir up. Because after all, Larry loves his apples.
That's right, Matt. That's what I'm saying. If you're skinny dipping, correct.
Even Rob agrees with me.
Larry has apples.
Now,
Yes,
Matt is
correct.
saying
That's
white
right. And the blue
pointers
bottles.
depends on the water temperature.
Right.
Yeah, and the blue bottles.
Yes.
All right,
Say
folks.
no more. Anyway, we shall love you and leave you.
It's been awesome having you on board today. We will be back Wednesday morning for those across the pond at Sparrow Fight time, 8 p.m. Melbourne time here on Wednesday evening. And Todd, please check us out. And if you like, you can message us and you can chat with us, and we're happy to have a chat with you guys. Eric wants us to go for another hour or two because there's no travel and tour. To be honest, mate, it's 2:00. We haven't had breakfast yet, so we want to dive into some Portuguese tarts.
And it's a lovely summer's day, and now that we're out and about, we just want to get out and
do our stuff.
do things. So we're not
folks,
confined anymore to quarters.
So, folks,
nice, but
have an awesome weekend for those heading into the weekend. Dewey, nice to have you visit Florida.
Thanks for dropping by, Julie. I'm glad that you've been enjoying that. Life's good for you. And you're having a great time.
Can you not be as sarcastic as I am? Dewey, we love you, mate. You enjoy your time.
No, I mean it.
Yeah, we do.
Damn it.
Yeah, Owen, we'll get people to watch your show on how to eat video, how to eat Vegemite.
It's
Yeah,
only short, okay.
yeah. After all, eating Vegemite is only short. No, sorry. All right, folks.
Thanks
Catch you later. Have an awesome day,
Have an awesome
and
week.
we'll catch you round the traps.
Bye now.
Bye.